obvious reasons, I'm going to start calling my channel Number One with the Bullet. But, to make sure the FBI, CIA, DEA, YouTube, and all other big fucking tech moderators know this is not a real bullet. It's just a peace pipe, a modern day peace pipe for the indigenously inclined. I mean, I know a few good white bros, black bros, Mexican bros, Persian bros, Arab bros, Palestinian bros, and even some Israeli bros. Who claim to be indigenous. Now, why would I start my video out like that? Well, just downed a couple of tall boys, smoking on some it's real dainty, but I don't get the same feelings like I used to. But that's not because of that. It's because of stuff like this. I got two vapors for and then you all see me do the dabs, you know, but what I'm talking about right now, it's not so much about feminist BS, female's nature, right? Yeah, I've talked about that a lot in the last few years. Two things I've wondered my whole life. One, yeah, way the fuck up there, yeah. And two, well, there ain't no water down here, but, you know, I mean, I'm about, maybe probably about 100 miles from the sound. Maybe even less. When I said sound, I mean the water, you know, like the Pacific Ocean. That's why I look down, because, you know, I mean, because you look up to see stars in outer space, but you look down to look at the water, right? Well, a few weeks ago, I came across a video in the Antarctic, of all places, and the person who did this video did all the fucking measurements and everything. And during my comment, I said, why does Google Maps have access to the Antarctic As soon as I finish typing Antarctica, the phone I'm talking into right now, I mean, it fucking glitched like on the Matrix movie. You know when the camera zooms in on the TV and you see like a... Right when it finally gets, you know, the cold camera just sees the whole screen. And that becomes what you're seeing. Yeah, my phone did something like that. It did like a curtain thing. You can literally see the line go through the screen. Like, hey man, we're watching you. We know what you're doing. Now my phone fucking glitched when I was trying to ask a question on a video. And ever since then, my phone has not been acting right. You know how scared I am? I had to finish 2 tall boys. Smoke a fresh bowl called a German salad. Whole gram of Blue Dream I'm almost finished with. Another half gram of Blue Dream I'm almost finished with. Yeah, I had to get this fucked up before talking about this video. That I'm uploading this one first, and then the next video, well, I'm gonna scroll through to see if I already uploaded or not. But if not, shit, fuck, I'm gonna upload it after this one. But it'll probably get done uploaded before this one because that one's like less than a minute long. And the reason why I bring this shit up, there are worse. I hope there isn't, but you know, for the sake of what the fuck I just saw, I'm going based on what I fucking saw and what the government is, you know, keeping me from talking about. If there is a fucking monster out there that can breathe in water and walk on land, especially where that video was taken at, I'm hoping that fucking animal does not have the ability to survive I mean, you could see right there. That's the sunlight right there on the house, so the sun's over there. I hope they have the ability to survive that fucking heat that sun's pushing off, just to come up to fucking from South America all the way up, all the way through to North America. I mean, I've always been a conspiracy theorist for as long as I can remember. I mean, especially after where I lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere, having unlimited access to see in the fucking sky at night. All them fucking stars, all them fucking satellites moving around. Fuck. Seeing certain shit move around that isn't a satellite. Knowing the difference between a fucking shooting star, a dying planet, whatever the fuck is up there. You can't fucking tell me we ain't alone. Yeah, it's one thing. Yeah, there's probably fucking people that adapted to outer space life because what they fucking know that down there in fucking Antarctica, or what the fuck they know in other planets. They got off this planet for a fucking reason. They might be using this planet just like a fucking experimental fucking thing. I mean, how long we humans been here? Look at how we treat each other. Look at that. I'm still learning to be a better person, but shit. By the time I fucking figure it out, I'll probably be fucking in another body somewhere else. But then I believe my spirit, you know, will continue to live on, but my bodies that I inhabit won't. I don't know what planet I'm on right now. I don't know how many times I had transferred from one body to the next, but that's what I believe. I might be reincarnated as another fucking race here on Earth, or I might be reincarnated as something else on another fucking planet. Or I might go back to what we spirits were originally, are. What the fuck ever. But you know, I mean, that's one of the things I miss about living in my home village. I'm able to have conversations with people who fucking wondered. Who fucking wanted to be like, hey man, you know what? What's down there? I miss being a commercial fisherman. I miss the one type of job where I could be, oh, that's my excuse for being on the water. You know? Pulling something up from the bottom. 10 times in my life, I've had something from the bottom try and pull me over. I wanted to know what that was. That was trying to pull me over. Other times people were like, hey, let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. You're going to kill us all. I know if that had been my skiff and me out there, I want to let that shit go. I would have tied it off to the fucking side railing, port or starboard. I'd pull up anchored. I'd let that fucker drag me to wherever, ever. But it wasn't my skiff. I wasn't out there alone. I was out there helping other people. I fucking miss my fucking... Oh, man. Every time I run into a dude online or in person, and they tell me something about what they're going through, and I'm like, hey, this is my dad's name. That's where you can find him. That's how you can contact him. He's been looking for a replacement fucking deckhand for 20 plus years. He's getting old, you know. I mean, his youngest son can't fucking take over. My dad's calling for my brother to move. My brother won't do it. My dad can't contact me because FB's a piece of shit. They won't let me. Every time I try and fucking make friends with a relative on FB, FB fucking puts me on ban. That's worse than fucking the government not letting fucking Leonard Peltier get a letter from me. Why? It's fucking weird. I can't understand why people who didn't suffer the same type of injuries I did complain about having a shitty ass fucking lifestyle. How the I like a 3,000-pound anchor fucked me up. Oh. I know about PTSD, all right? I suffered from PTSD before that 3,000-pound anchor fucked me up. Man, I fucking sit here. This is a bar right here. You know, my brother. My brother switched tribes, changed his life, did everything over there on that tribe to be a part of it, you know, be accepted. He did everything, you know, he just... ended up losing his fucking job because another family member over there decided to get sober and cleaned up a couple weeks, take over on his job, and then go right back to doing them stupid shit. Now he's out of a fucking job. Not only that, fucking his old white ex got him kicked out of his own tribal home, tribal property, living on tribal resources. Oh, he's homeless as fuck. She's a white woman living off of all that fucking bullshit. I know for a fact indigenous fucking females, aka feminists, that protect their home. Yeah, if it had been a white man that kicked out an indigenous woman out of her home on tribal lands, living on tribal resources, indigenous women wouldn't stand for that, period. But since it's a female that was born with she gets a pass. But I'm the one considered a traitor for going my own way, taking my daily red pills, sharing personal experiences so other men understand. How much it really sucks being around females. I mean, I've already tried being nice. I really have. And I don't mean nice as in, hey, I want to get in your pants or I want to be your friend. Just nice in general. You know, when I'm out in public. That type of nice. I don't mean like, hey, what's up, you know? Or, come on, it's cool. I don't mean that type of nice. I mean being nice in general while out in public amongst strangers. That type of nice. You know, like if someone was looking, acting friendly, I'd be like, hey, hi, yo, hey, what's up? You know, but they was acting like how fucked up I look. I wouldn't say nothing to them. I just continued to stay on my path. That's the type of nice I'm talking about. But you know, there ain't much else you can fucking do. In the last 4-5 years, I've been online in the manosphere. I've seen maybe a total of 150 channels that are men talking on men's issues. Female channels, holy fuck. You know, and then as the years progress, you know, females are talking about, oh, they're shadow banned. And I'm like, the fuck? Females are getting shadow banned for speaking on men's issues? They're getting shadow banned. I start looking into it. I'm like, oh. This was pre-feminist Civil War. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 is when it really kicked off. But yeah, fuck it, I was like, holy fuck, really? You're getting shadow banned for speaking on what I'm talking about? You're the one that made all the profit in the relationship, and you're the one that got shadow banned. You're still making money even after the shadow ban's over. And this is, fuck, maybe I have seen, I believe I'm up to about 700 channels of females speaking on men's issues. Versus how many? Male channels? Men's channels? But females are the ones getting shadow banned for speaking on men's issues. I mean, are we sharing the same fucking ticks and bed bugs here? I mean, in the indigenous world, res life, people talk about, you give them bed bugs? You share bed bugs? Never mind all that other bullshit on TikTok. Deadly uncle, all deadly auntie, niece and nephew shit. The real talk is when they talk about G-sharp bed bugs with. Some of the indigenous kids, even when I was a kid, there were some indigenous kids that are my age today. They're still proud of having fucking ticks. They're still proud of having fucking bed bugs and sharing it with the whole fucking tribe. Fuck. Think about that. There are people that are proud of that shit. Especially with my own race. It is. I mean, I come from 4 types, but I only know 2 of them really well. The other 2 is, if I find someone, I'll learn as best as I can. But running into one of them, I got more of a chance running into another Jeffrey Dahmer type person. Holy fuck though, man. I mean, why has it got to be like that? The other thing too that kind of strikes me as fucked up is that of all the 500 plus 600 channels females I saw speaking on men's issues, not one of them has tried to do a get together, do a collab live stream. Some of them have contacted Kevin Samuels and such, you know, but those weren't the ones that were wanting to actually resolve men's issues. They wanted more. More sick for women. Just more. But men only could live the traditional aspect of the gender role. There's just no gender role for females, period. I mean, I've been called an echo chamber for repeating this nonsense, but typically aren't echo chambers mainly people who spread shit they don't believe in, but they only spread it because it gets them views, likes, comments, possibly money, and shares?